What's going on, Mitch's World? You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and for that, we are grateful. What's going on, man? It's been a minute. I took last week off. Really just chilling, honestly. I needed some rest, needed to relax, just some time alone. So I didn't make a video last week, so if you're looking for me last week, I do apologize, but I'm back. I'm back, especially with the juice, you know what I mean? So anyway, first off, we got to do a quick fit check. We're going to make it real quick for you guys. Thrifted vacation tee, some Nike shorts. Oh, wow. That's not helping. All right. Some Nike shorts, and then some kicks, my New Balances. A few years ago, I told myself, I was like, I want to become a New Balance guy. And I've done exactly that. Now, I don't just wear any New Balances. Like, you'll never just see me, like, pick up a random pair of New Balances. Always usually strategic. I like good collabs. I like I like stuff you're not going to see somebody else in. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where it's just like, good vibes, good energy. I like the exclusive stuff. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But, so, highlight of the day, or not even, excuse me, highlight of the week. I was told not to tell you guys about my whole week just because it's like, yes, I want to be relatable, but at the same time, it's also one of those things where it's just like, y'all don't care what I do every day of the week, if we're being honest. Highlight of the week was yesterday as a whole, though. It was two parts to my day that really stood out. So, as you guys know, I run a singles group at my church, and that's really just become community. So we're ranging from, I would say, mid-20s to like 40s, you know what I'm saying? Like, so 20s to 40s. And yesterday I had a pool party. We had a pool party. It was me, Sapphire, Diamond, and Nate. Had a great time. Had a ball. But we had like almost probably 100 people came through those doors at some point. It was thick. You gotta say the thick. You know what I'm saying? Like the TH, they stick together. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was thick out there. We had a ball. But real highlight was before that. Sapphire and we went on a walk. She lives in my neighborhood, and I'm trying to do a better job of cultivating my relationships in Christ. So it's like, getting to know people. And one thing I do respect about, like, because Sapphire and we spoke about this yesterday. I'm sure she wouldn't mind me saying this. Is like a lot of women get in the church, they see me, and they're like, oh, he's good looking. He's a man of God. I need that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's almost overwhelming sometimes because it's like, y'all don't know what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, like, I know how to operate around the ladies. It is what it is. But at the same time, it's like, luckily for me, like, I'm not as easily tempted as I once was. You get what I'm saying? Because if I was, I'd be in a position where I'll probably have to switch churches or something like that because, like, it's just overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? So I say all that to say I respect her because she's never, like, hit on me. She's never, always been sis. You know what I'm saying? Always been a good vibe. And we spoke yesterday. We cleared the air on some things, just spoke. But one thing I realized, like, we talked about me surrendering things because just being fully transparent, this year I've been in the blender. And I realized I haven't surrendered my problems to God. I looked at it as almost like a complaining thing. So that was the highlight of the week without rambling. But I'm going to talk to you guys about today's message. Let's see, time check. All right. Today's message is about growing, just growing as a man, right? Because I've grown tremendously over the last few years. I'm intentional about my growth. But growth is not just a financial thing. Growth, and I think a lot of men make their identity money. You know what I'm saying? They make their identity money, and that's who they are, who they become, and that's that, right? But in this season of my life, I've been able to grow by doing a few different things, and I'm going to share those things with you guys. I even took notes. proud of me. If you guys know, I just usually go off the top of the head, which I'm still gonna go off the top of the head, but it's one of those things. So you don't have an identity problem, you have a consistency problem. For you guys that follow me on IG, you know I'm very disciplined. I go to the gym same time. If somebody wanted to stalk me, they could. Just because I go to the gym same time every day. I wake up the same time every day. I add a certain level of routine habits that allow me to stay away from being inconsistent, because you think about it, I've heard this before, anxiety stems from either focusing too much on the future or on the past and not being present in the moment. And through having a schedule and knowing what I'm supposed to do at all times of the day, it allows me to stay present, because it's like, what time is it? What am I doing? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm present. So I'm not an anxious person at all, because it's like, as long as I do my daily deposits, which are the things I need to do daily to accomplish my goals, my daily habits will align with my long-term goals, right? And that's where I'm at right now. So number one, have a schedule. Have a schedule that allows you to be great and allows you to flourish and allows you to be consistent, because again, you don't have a identity problem, you have a consistency problem. You refuse to be consistent and do the things. Number two, eliminate distractions. I feel like in today's day and age, you know, one thing I have not heard anyone say in a very long time is I'm bored. People don't get bored anymore, which is a problem, because I feel like out of boredom comes creativity. When people were bored back in the day, you figured out what you were about to do. And now in this day and age where we have all these social media apps, we have all these things where it's like, it's information overload. It's so much going on, too much entertainment. And I think people are so entertained and enjoying things so much that they get distracted. So eliminating distractions, and keys to doing that, maybe deleting certain apps, or for me, I leave my phone in the living room when it's time to go to sleep. I set my alarm. Well, my alarm's automatic every day, but I set my alarm, and that's it. I'm not in that on 10 o'clock, phone goes on charger. That's it. That last hour of the day, that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to bed. So I eliminate distractions. I've deleted certain apps. Like for me, Instagram used to be a distraction. Not so much TikTok. I like TikTok. And as a TikToker, I have to like consume content, but I don't do that at an alarming rate. I've curated my algorithm to give me what I need in a short period of time. Let me see. Yeah, in a short period of time. And I make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. So sorry about that, guys. I'm doing what I need to do. So I've eliminated distraction and made sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Now, I feel like I said doing what I need to do like 5 times in a row, whatever. And last but not least, number 3 is accountability. I put things and people in place for accountability. Charity is accountability for me. Every day she texts me, you know, what she needs to text me. Hey, you got any videos from yesterday? So I don't like reporting I don't like reporting 0 or I don't have anything. So it's like, I make sure I put my content out, even if it's just 1 to 2 videos a day. That keeps me consistent. Rachel, she keeps me consistent. Rachel is my bookkeeper and my dear friend. She keeps me very consistent, because it's like, I'll be honest with you, bringing someone into your finances is very intimate. Because like, I know she looks around like, what bag is nigga in? And like, and then sometimes I'll be out here broke too. Like, for, you know, the business is out here hurting sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for that type of vulnerability holds me accountable. And like, there's days where I'm like, I gotta go to work just because I don't want Rachel to be like, nah, you can't do this or you can't do that. And even for myself, but it's like, I bring accountability. And then like, even the reason I did 75 hard, right? The reason I was able to accomplish 75 hard this year is because I brought y'all into my business. I posted daily that I was reading my word. I posted daily that I was going to the gym. And I realized after I got off the 75 hard and I stopped bringing you guys into my business, guess what I stopped doing? I stopped reading the word as often. I still go to the gym, but like things started getting inconsistent. So number 3, like I said, having accountability checks and that are bigger than you, because most people do better when they commit to other people, right? If prime example. If I say, hey, I'm gonna meet you at the gym, or I'm 20 times more likely to go to the gym, or if I'm gonna meet you somewhere, I'm 20 times more likely to show up versus if I say, hey, I'm just gonna go by myself. Most time people don't show up for themselves. We're way more likely to let ourselves down than we are to let other people down. So whatever measures you create, and part of vulnerability or accountability is vulnerability. You have to allow people into your situation. So bring the guard down, put the pride down, and allow people into your life that want to see you do well, that want to hold you accountable for whatever you're working on, whatever you want. Make sure they align with your goals. Like I have spiritual accountability. I have financial accountability. I have physical accountability. I have these things in place for myself that will allow me to flourish and be great over time. I have these daily deposits that I make. I narrowed down to 5 things that I need to do every day to make sure that I'm accomplishing my long-term goals. And even today, I'm doing a quarterly review. I have daily habits or daily deposits. I have the monthly things I need to be doing. I have quarterly things I need to do that all align with my annual goal. And if I'm out of whack with something, I make sure that I'm letting someone know, hey, I'm off. But more importantly, I'm letting myself know. I govern myself, God first, but I govern myself, and I'm realizing part of why my goals are happening or not happening is because I haven't discussed them with God. Sometimes your goal may not be aligned with God's will for your life, and now you're chasing things, and it's just not happening, So talk to the big homie. Make sure he's like, hey, yo, God, is this for me? Is this something you want me to be doing? And sometimes we wait and make sure that he gives you the green light through his word or through certain, scriptures or certain things that you can hear from God. And then you could then say, okay, yes, I'm on the right track. So, guys, I am very proud of myself. 11 minutes and some change, not too long-winded. Just a quick video, guys. But I really do appreciate you guys checking in with me, watching these videos. They mean a lot to me. And just seeing my growth, seeing all the things, beautiful. Like my life is really coming together. And I realized like certain people couldn't go, certain things couldn't go, but it makes sense now why they couldn't go. Because it's like, I wouldn't be allowed to be who I am in those spaces. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. But Mitch's World, we're signing out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Y'all be good. Y'all be cool, man. Y'all enjoy y'all week, all right?